Yo, 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 yo. Pronounce it like the letter, don't say it at all. It's your boy S, and this is Barz Wrestling Media. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content. Coming up next, we talk about this Jade Cargill drama with the IWC. Update on Seth Rollins. And could we see a new vision? We're going to talk about it coming up next. Come on! We back. Hey, man. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It is hard to keep up with what is going on right now in the wrestling world. But I decided to let me just give my take on a few things. So we're going to start off with this real quick. We're going to start off with this. So a content creator, don't know the guy's name, but I did see the video. He spoke about something with Jade Cargill that most of us that's been paying attention to her career already know. So he's basically just regurgitating what everybody else has been saying since the last few years she's been with the company, which she hasn't been with the company that long. I believe she's been with the company maybe 2 years at best. I'm not necessarily sure, but anyway, she goes back and forth with this guy. Well, I mean, he didn't really say nothing, but she comments on a post that he made, which was a video, which I will put the video in the description and you'll see for yourself. So she basically goes off on a guy, roast him, like says a few things about him, blase, blase. Like, y'all could read it for yourself. I don't have to read it to you. But she basically says all these things or whatever. My thing is this, man. There's nothing wrong with commenting and giving your opinion about your favorite wrestler, favorite athlete, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you also have to realize too, like, as a content creator, you're commenting on something that you don't necessarily participate in. Now, I don't know this guy's profession. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my business. I don't care. But what I'm saying, you're commenting on something that you basically just told on yourself and said that you haven't watched the product in years. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what they've been up to, And to like further move along, right? You're basically regurgitating what everybody else is saying. We've been saying that she should have went to NXT first. We've been saying that she needed training and extra this and extra that. So what are you saying that's anything that's of relevance like that is new? You're not saying anything new because you're saying what everybody else has been saying. Here's the thing. When you do that, expect a reaction. Because a lot of times, like, these athletes, these wrestlers, they have feelings too. And they're artists too. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling is an art form. So a lot of times people are sensitive about their art. So if you're criticizing their art and you don't have no factual statement to go behind what you're saying, you're just going to make yourself look dumb. That's what it is. You're just going to make yourself look dumb. And really, honestly speaking, he had it coming. You know what I'm saying? He had it coming. You didn't say anything that was different from what everybody else was saying. You just basically said the same thing everybody else was saying. We know already she should have went to NXT. We know that already. You know what I'm saying? Why not say or speak about what she has improved in? You know what I'm saying? Because she has improved. I'm not saying she's perfect. She has improved. You know what I mean? The funny thing is, the botch that happened recently wasn't even her fault. The botch that happened to her recently wasn't her fault. But you failed to put that out there. All you wanted to put out is the fact that she should go back to NXT, which she never went to NXT. She just got pushed to the main roster. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like, this is why I said before that I wish that we, the fans, the wrestling fans, were more like, you know, the UK fans. You know what I'm saying? We're more like the fans overseas. You know what I mean? Because they look at wrestling as the art form. You know, they're critical, yes. They have their critics, whatever. Yes, they do criticize. But it's not like us, though. It's not like us. Sometimes I feel like we overdo it. We criticize stuff sometimes that don't even need to be criticized. But, I mean, looking back at what she said, man, she went in on this dude. She went in on this guy. I mean... This is diabolical stuff. This is diabolical. She went in on this dude. You know what I'm saying? He's probably not going to show his face for weeks. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, you know, this is what happens. This is what happens when you go and comment on stuff and then you thinking nobody sees it. It gets a little bit of traction, just a little bit. And you get what you asked for. So you got your 15 minutes of fame, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. Yup, Barz. You got what you asked for, brother. You got what you asked for. Anyway, moving along. Let's discuss this. So everybody and their mama has been talking about this possibly being a new vision. Now, the picture that I seen, the first one that I seen, and you seen that we talked about this on Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle podcast, wasn't this. Of course, we seen Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and we seen the Uber Femi situation, but we did not see Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams being added to this vision. We didn't see that. And I'm going to tell you this. Now, if this could possibly be what is going to happen, because this is trending around the rumor mill, and they're saying that Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman could be the lead for this new refurbished vision. I'm going to say, like, yo, I mean, I can't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hate on it. But my thing is that how are they going to make it make sense? And if we're adding Uber Femi, Trick Williams, and Carmelo Hayes, then where's that leave Austin Theory? Because I've also heard that Austin Theory could be part of this. So where does that leave him? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Where does that leave Austin Theory? Where does that leave him? You know, I mean, the fans are just coming up with so many ideas right now. And, like, I do believe that's fan-made. You know, I also heard rumors, too. But I do believe that was fan-made. That was content creator-made. But who knows at this point? Everybody is just hysterical about this whole vision turning against the visionary thing. And everybody's just, like, giving their own predictions on who could possibly join or who could do this, who could do that. So nobody really has the answer. But what I will tell you is that if if this is what we have looking forward, this is what we're looking forward to, yeah, man, this could be something special if they do it right. If they do it right, you know. But this is what's been floating around the net for the past few days now. This is what's been floating around the net. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alrighty then. Moving forward, let's talk about this. It has been reported, breaking news by Liddy Wrestling and a bunch of other content creators. Breaking news, Seth Rollins could be possibly dropping the World Heavyweight title. He could be possibly dropping the World Heavyweight title. I mean, as far as the top resources, as far as news, I haven't heard nothing as of yet. But Liddy Wrestling, usually when they report stuff like this, they're usually on point. You know what I'm saying? When they report stuff like this, they're usually on point. So what's going to possibly happen is that he's going to drop the title. Who is he going to drop it to? Is he going to drop it to somebody? Is that what we're going to look forward to? Him dropping it to somebody? Or are they just going to, is he just going to be beaten for it? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like we spoke about on Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle the other day, his arm was in a sling. So, you know what I mean? If that is even true, like we also said too, that, you know, that could possibly be fake. You know, like we said, the last time he faked the injury, so he could be pulling the wool over our eyes. We don't know. We don't know. At this point, no one knows. You know what I mean? But what I do know is that there are rumors being spoke about him dropping this title. Now, is he going to drop it to somebody? They haven't said that yet. But we will keep track of it and give the 411 as it goes along. Also, we are going to be speaking about in another video, we're going to talk about Tanosuke Kesha winning the IWGP Heavyweight title. We're going to talk about that. That was crazy. I seen some highlights of him versus Zack Sabre Jr. And that joint was fire. That joint was fire. So we're going to talk about that in another video. But hey, listen. Like I said before, you know, we could possibly have a new vision. But I guess we'll just see as time moves forward. Anyway, it's your boy S. We'll be back with another video. It's S. Scott Barz Wrestling Media. Thanks for watching. Come on!